Hi guys, it's Tanya from Glamour Academy again. There are so many of you out there who are not all students, have questions about how to use a bonder as well as the primer. So today I'm making this video is to show you exactly how to prepare your lashes using bonder and primer before the lash application. Okay, so let's start. Before you start with lash applications, if anything at all, you are going to ask your clients either cleanse it with her lashes when she's at home before coming to you. If not, while with you, you're going to cleanse it with the foam lash cleanser. And I love this, okay? And it's going to be a foam, so make sure she dispense it out and clean her lashes completely clean at the at your studio, or you can do it here as well. After you cleanse it, and after everything that is pure from impurities, you are going to apply bonder. And this is how we are using the bonder. So you have the bonder, you have the mascara brush, okay? And you also may need a fan. So not everyone need it, but I would like to use it only because there is a little bit of the scent, and I meant to make this as a peach scent. However, it's a bit more peachy or less peachy to some people, and it could be a little bit different scent. So do use a fan if you have one. In this case, I'm going to use a fan. So how to dispense this? It has a dropper. What you do is you draw out halfway, and you're going to drop about 2 or 3 drops at the tip of the mascara. And while it's at here, I don't want to overuse it or drown it with a whole solutions of the bonder. I flick it, okay? Take the excess out and then start applying this. So what I do is I start winging from left to right, right to left at the end, the tip of the lashes. As you do that, you are moving towards the middle part of the lashes, and then towards that you start brushing. Again, I don't recommend you drop directly onto the lashes or drain your mascara with fully of the bonder. And or when you brush, don't brush it towards the root. I mean, don't brush it at the root, because when you wing it left and right like that, the minute you do that, the bonder had already traveled down to the root already. So you don't need that extra, coming at the root. And while you do that, I do recommend, if you have one, get a fan. Again, like I said earlier, you can fan it off just to get a little bit of the scent out that you may not want. Now, that's one eye. I normally prepare both eyes at the same time just to cut my cost down time. So I do this again, repeat it the same thing on the other eyes. Drop 2 drops, flick the excess out, use my fan, get it ready, wing at the tip left to right, wing the tip here, so maybe a couple passing, and then start brushing it out. And again, do not brush it or touch the root of the natural lashes, okay? And that's done. That's the end of the bonding application. And then people ask, so what am I going to do with the primer? What we have normally used with the primer is that we are using it with the micro brush. And I love this. The beautiful thing about it is that it's the non-alcohol primer. so it doesn't really irritate, so it doesn't have any scent to it as well. And here's my lash block. So what I do with it, when I have this full dripped of maybe a couple of drops in here, and I picked out what and which length of lashes that I am going to be using. So in this case, I'm going to use number 9, 12, and 14. So what I'll do is that I start from the beginning of the line of natural lash, the synthetic lash here, moving towards about a third down. So just dab right on it and move down the strip. That's it. Okay? And so now you prepared both your lash extensions as well as your natural lash before you start doing the lash extensions application. That's it. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. And if you have any other questions, you can call us here directly at 951-800-8007. Myself or our staff here will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ciao.